I think design has a duty to get people caring and thinking about the planet and the things they use.
So not only we're creating too much waste at the moment, but as the growing population, we're just going to see this waste exponentially grow, and it's just going to get a bigger and bigger problem.
I think too many people live for the short term, for now, and I think we've got a responsibility to plan for the future.
Bad design is something that don't have concern about people, environment. It's like empty things, empty products.
Bad design is something that isn't thought through. It's just something that is poorly thought about and is not calculated. It just doesn't make sense.
I think that people should be concerned about bad design because it's having an impact on everybody, and not just now but for future generations as well.
On a global scale, we really are out of control. We're using too much of what we've got. Not only that, we're wasting what we harvest. We aspire to a standard of living globally that is just unachievable. We have to think differently.
The problems are inertia, because we have a system of global trade now upon which many, many lives depend. The fact is that for 75% of the world's population, the lives which it gives them are deeply unpleasant. There are going to be 9 billion people on this planet in 35 years' time. I can't envisage that if we don't change the way we do things. It simply isn't sustainable. There's going to be some dramatic reversal in human fortunes unless we do something. So we have to do something, and we have to start somewhere.
Design has the power to make sense of really complex situations. The Salon project is a collaboration, really. Salon project came about thanks to the engagement of Adrian Stokes as a visiting professor.
As far as I was concerned, what I was interested in was looking at designing products differently. And so that's where the Salon idea came from. What we need to do is to produce something which would engage the wider public, to create a sort of campaigning momentum.
We wanted to inform students, make them aware, make them angry, and then see what they could do with that anger, see what they could do with the passion and maybe even the fear of the future.
We're trying to do not just one more product that go to the landfill, but we're trying to make a product that people are connected to.
The challenge we gave to students was to redesign everyday objects, and we chose the kettle and the toaster and the drinking flask as ubiquitous products that exist around the world that deliver a very simple function. We've seen well-crafted objects, things that are designed with longevity in mind, with repairability in mind.
What they show through their work is their absolute determination to do something worthwhile. To me, it was a revelation.
Really important thing that we've been seeing is students who are thinking differently about the future.
I think good design benefits everybody, from from the company making the products to the people using them.
Good design is a design that respects people, can change lives, can change habits, can make a difference.
So part of the students' experience of this project was to take them down to London to introduce them to some people at the RSA and at Vitsoe who are addressing these self-same problems.
I think that you've done an absolutely amazing job. I've seen a lot of projects that have touched on particular issues that you've brought up here, but I've not seen anything that's brought it all together in this same way. So I think you should be applauded for that and actually really trying to do it and create the products rather than just drawing attention to the problem itself. And I think we've talked about this earlier, which is just to say that it is, for better or for worse, up to all of you as the next generation of designers to actually make this change.
Well, where the bloody hell did our obsession with novelty come from? Where did society become absolutely entrapped that the only thing worth anything to anybody is something that's new? It is a complete and utter obsession. So where is the obsession with what's better? A whole different thing. What is better, not what's new. When have you been to a trade fair in nature where there are lots of new species being unveiled and everybody goes, do you like this new species or do you not? Well, come on, that's the way the natural process works. And here we are thinking that we're somehow better than the natural process and completely screwing it up. Witness what we are doing to our planet. You know the 3 planets argument, that if we're all going to live in a vaguely westernized way that we need 3 planets of resources with which to do it, and we ain't got 3 planets. I'm just staggered that more broadly in society we can't see it. So our complete and utter focus at Vitsoe is on doing it better.
The rate of economic progress globally is sort of far outstripping, natural resources, and we are, I hate to say it, but what I can see is we're at the current rate of progress as one global economy. We're, I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm pessimistic. I kind of feel like we're toast, We've had it, It's like the Mayans and the Romans and all those people before us, Except they were smaller cultures, more like societies. The Romans had the Roman Empire, the Greeks had their bit, the Mayans had their thing over there, and they kind of blew up and did their thing, and then there was this huge separation of wealth between rich and poor, and then the economies collapsed. But now we're a global thing. Pessimistically, I think, I don't know, how far can we go,
Just the way that we live can be improved so much compared to how we live now. Especially through the way that we design things, products, the services. It's just, everything can be improved massively if we just take time to care.
We live in times when communications and the way of communicating to larger audiences will allow us to get our message over to those people. And once we get them on side, and once we start have them working with us and for us, and being concerned in the same way we are, then the impact of that can be truly global. I honestly believe that.
We've never been more aware of the global influencing factors on design, on the raw materials, on the energy that we have available, and on the consequences of consumption. Designers are great at solving problems. This is just a really big, ugly problem. I'm absolutely confident that we can design our way out of it, and that's what we're looking forward to empowering our students to do.